Nu är nya Casumo.com här. Just nu får du dubbelt på kontot och 110 gratis chanser att vinna storkovan. Casumo, ett kasino. Casumo.com.
Alright, man, it looks like it's going to be another B-split push coming up here, standard as could be for the T side.
Yeah, they are getting ready for it right now. They've got two people coming out through the middle, three people through upper dark at the moment. There's a counter-terrorist holding one guy inside the B-bomb site, one guy down towards the middle of the map.
Yeah, that B-slope man on CT side is going to be the linchpin here. T side, they've managed to put the CT smoke down. No support coming in from the A site here for the defense. It's all going to come down to the entry shots here, the man making the plan.
It's getting kind of cold in here.
Yeah, man, did you leave the window open?
I don't think so. This is your last chance. After this, there is no turning back. Remember, all I'm offering is the truth. You can take the blue, or the red pill, or the green one.
What? There's a green one? Sweet.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the show here. We've got the Caseking King of Kings tournament. It's London Conspiracy and mousesports. And as you can tell, I have Semler with me as well. What's up, Semler? Did you mute yourself? Did I mute you?
Can you hear me now?
I can.
Okay, good. Just making sure I had the actual mic on mute because Skype. I thought we would be on Skype earlier. Right. Everything going smoothly, man. Everything is getting sorted. We're just sorting out some last-minute scheduling issues here, guys. Because there's a couple of scenarios that could happen that could pan out for the evening, so that may sort out some of the times that we actually play the matches at. For this first best of 3, though, everything is smooth. Everything is perfect.
That is good news. Yes, it's always fun dealing with scheduling whenever we have this stuff going on. But it's just the nature of online Counter-Strike. It comes with all sorts of fun challenges, right?
Yeah.
So it is what it is.
It's all good though, man. That still has no effect on what's about to happen tonight because it's going to be some good CS. I mean, mousesports and LC. Talk about some upsets already from last night.
Yes, I'm quite pleased with myself for not betting on those games because I would have been dead wrong. I thought it looked so obvious when you see Titan versus Pro, London Conspiracy and mousesports in the same group. You know, seed 1 and 2 just seems like, yeah, sure, you know. Yeah, maybe you could try and discuss if it was going to be Virtus Pro Titan making it through first or second, but either way, it shouldn't have been London Conspiracy and mousesports, so that's just how it is. That's how it ended up. Pretty exciting stuff. I've actually switched it over to the game, and Semler, should we stay on Skype here, or should we go to Mumble instead? Because I
thought we were talking on Skype.
No,
I thought we were talking on Mumble.
No, I just switched it up because I'm not that clever, so, well, let's just stay with it like this. Just be careful with the keyboard, because otherwise people can hear it a lot.
Let's go to Mumble then in that case, because then I have the push to talk, and it's funny because I've just been using push to talk this entire time, thinking that we were on Mumble.
All right, look.
Maybe it's better if we go to Mumble. That way, you know, I can just use the push to talk, and you guys don't hear me opening cans of, you know, tasty beverages.
Let's do that. We'll do that quickly then. Ah, there we go.
Yes.
Should be much better at this point. I'll just mute Skype so you don't have to hear me twice in case you were.
Yeah, I was.
Because that'll be weird. All right, excellent.
Perfect. Although, dude, you know, I'm all right with that. I could be okay with that. Hearing you twice, better than hearing you once.
That's sweet. It's twice as good. As long as it's, you know, there's no delay, I'm guessing it's all right. If there's a delay, it's going to be really weird, right? Sound like I'm talking on top of myself. But we actually do have the knife round already almost on the way. So a big welcome to all of you if you're joining just now. Then welcome to Room on Fire and the London Conspiracy versus mousesports. Best of 3 game coming up here. The maps being Overpass, Mirage, and then Dust 2 is the final and deciding map if we need it. Don't forget, please, to go to facebook.com/Caseking Gaming. I'm sure some mod is going to put it in the chat as well, the link. And like that Facebook page if you want to help our sponsors out and help us out a little bit with what we're doing here. Really appreciate that, guys. And now, yeah, we'll get to see a knife round that probably does matter at the end here, because we are on Overpass after all.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, we've seen teams actually progress. Rubino gets stuck by a boulder, but he still gets a kill. Okay, then. But, you know, right, we've seen teams progress on their T sides, managing to actually consistently get, you know, 4 to 5 rounds on their T sides, but it still is a struggle. It's still a battle. So getting that CT start, I think, is going to make you pretty damn happy for this first map.
Well, it's looking really tough for Alu right now, although he can actually win a 1-on-3 knife rounds like these, because they were all stabbed once, but it's not going to work. Polly and the rest, they want to stay on the CT side. Do you have a favorite team here that you think might be able to win it?
Dude, mousesports I still think are pretty heavily favored. Just because, you know, it's not to go with that whole vein, right? But it is online.
But they're online.
I mean, dude, it's like Alu and Chris J, man. They're just monsters when they get into these matches. It's just, I don't know what it is. Like, it's a mental thing. Something's got to click. But mousesports, when they play these sorts of matches, they look like monsters. LC still a little touch and go with them. I think for us to give them the outright win at least.
But at least they have PRB back, and that's pretty good news. So maybe they do stand a chance. I agree. I do think mousesports is the favorite teams. And Chris J even wrote in the Skype chat earlier that online sports never loses online. Although PRB, that's a great opening. And they got a lot more people here. This is going to be so tough for mousesports. They're just trying to basically Glock train their way into the bomb site. And Alu does get a return kill, but still a bunch of people here from LC.
Jesus, yeah, Alu actually getting a pretty crucial kill there. Rubino's going to get tabs in, though, and everybody is here from LC. They've rotated in the full way. 2 from Bank, 2 from the stairs, but this should be a round that LC can come out ahead on.
Nice shot from Chris, looking for a little bit more, but it's going to be Polly returning. Chris still in the back here with the USPS. He can't duck and cover, and that's going to be a great retake coming out from London Conspiracy. So, just showcasing a little bit what we already talked about on this map, which is that sometimes when you get the bomb down, you kind of get stuck in this back area. It's actually kind of bad. You kind of do want some terrorists that are outside of the bomb site at that point, but they obviously couldn't get that.
Yeah, you want to basically make sure that you're not going to get flanked from anybody coming in from connector. It just so happens that time around. I mean, Alu was in a position behind the box to be able to actually watch towards the main entrance to A, but at the end of the day, when LC, all of them just come barreling through out of the same spot. Mousesports, they just needed to land the shots, and LC this time around actually came out ahead. So LC, they get that strong CT start. They get the pistol, they get the guns, and Mouse, because they get that plant, they aren't going to go too crazy here.
Yeah, and I like the fact that we're seeing Chris with just a straight Glock. Obviously, a big signal that later on there's going to be an AWP coming up at some point. Kerrigan has the bomb, and it's going to go down by the pipe there, so no chance for a bomb plant at all. In fact, looking like London Conspiracy are going to make it out without any casualties at all. So great job here from the Norwegian team. That's pretty cool.
Oh, that's really nice, yeah. I do like that Mousesports, they're like putting the guys with Glocks in first, kind of just to get that information for the team when they went running through the smoke on short. Chris J, he only had the Glock. He took the charge, just ran right in, got the info, but LC, solid crossfire, just pretty much mopped that up. Now, Chris, I'm sure that he was just crossing his fingers and hoping that he could somehow get a frag that round, because then he could be rocking the glass cannon AWP right now. He was like $200 short. So 1 kill at that Glock would have netted him $300, and he'd be sitting on a sniper rifle. This time around, he's got to go with the Shrek 9.
Yeah, that's interesting. He's the only one out here as well, so he's just doing a bit of scouting on this side of the map. PRB could get caught off if a bunch of people go up through the connector and really quickly, but so far, not much action going on. Mousesports just staying pretty defensively and checking out the first half of the map, making sure there's no one lurking in any of these areas.
Now, this is the... Well, Kerrigan's going to go ahead and open up, actually. Main entrance to B, and he finds Polly lurking over there. So, solid start to this round, at least for Mousesports. Crucial round as well for them, as you all know. This is their first buy round here in the half, so they need to get some damage done versus this CT team. But Rubino's going to find Legia, and this is back into a 4-on-4.
Yeah, Chris still trying to sneak up over here. I think he really wants someone to be here that he can maybe catch off guard. He hasn't found anyone, and he's made it all the way up. So that actually gives Mouseful a little bit of confidence maybe to try and go for this push. Tabson setting up for a smoke that may or may not actually end up blocking off Skirk here. We'll have to see if we can follow the smoke, because that's going to be pretty important once they push in. But Tabson actually gives up on it. I'm not sure why that is, because now... if they try and push in, it's going to be more tricky. Though Alu is selling this fake down at B really well. Almost everyone rotating out. In fact, everyone has rotated out. Great work from Alu. They're going to realize way too late what's going on.
Exactly. It's Skirk pretty much who's been left behind, but he's going to get overwhelmed by Chris J with the Tech 9. Chris doesn't even bother. Okay, he does go and pick up the gun. I was about to say, like, pistol's so good, he doesn't even need to go get the rifle. But Rubino, man, he's the only man living here for LC after a total fake out by Alu. That was really nicely done by Alu.
Yeah, and, you know, to answer my own question, because I kind of was wondering why Tabson wasn't throwing that smoke. Obviously, if someone's faking B, you don't want to be signaling that you might be going A with a smoke grenade like that. So super cool stuff. I just love watching smokes on this map, because I want to learn all the smokes there is, and there's obviously going to be almost an infinite amount with the lack of skyboxes. But you're right, that was just a great job from Alu. 2 kills as well.
Yeah, getting that, basically picking off, I believe it was Polly who was sitting there initially, and finding that instant headshot. Polly not able to give any information, so his team is in the dark. They only know that one guy is there. They don't know if anybody's coming up short. They don't know anything, basically. So that's what prompts LC to go for that rotation, a lack of knowledge. Nobody actually watching towards connector. So we'll see if LC decide to address that here in this round, if they try and plug up the gap there. Chris, is he really just sticking? He isn't going for an AWP. Again, he's just going for the Tech 9.
Interesting turn. This time he could easily afford it. He already has the body armor, and no, actually, sorry, he just nope, I'm wrong. Just did update a little bit slow for me, but it looked like he could.
He has enough. He has 5,300 in the bank right now.
Oh, he does.
He could go for the op. Yeah, he could go for the op.
I actually just can't read the scoreboard. That's the problem. I don't know how we can fix that, but I'll try and get better at it in the future.
It's like the only reason for this. Oh, go ahead.
I was going to say Rain is almost about to get a kill here, but it will be Rubino actually opening up and gets a second kill as well. Legia find it with one in return. Kerrigan should definitely have got that kill. That is definitely not on point. And that's probably going to cost them a lot. That could have been the opening right there.
It's going to be Chris J, though. He's picked up an AK from Skirk, and he's going to be able to put that to good use. So we're back into a 2-on-3. Make that a 2-on-2. Chris J with a great spray down on PRB. Chris J kind of getting caught out in the open, though. Rain doing some good damage. This is the Chris J show. Doesn't matter what he has. He gets 3 frags.
I have no idea how Rubino going to come out here, and he's going to deny the bomb plant, but can he win this fight against Alu? One click on him is going to be plenty, and that will be pretty much it. Alu looking the wrong way almost, tries with a flick, and he's going to get it very last second. That was scarily close. How did Christian get all those kills in there? That was ridiculous.
That was actually just ridiculous. The guy stands there, he's got a Tech 9 to start, picks up a gun, and then just starts laying into LC. Suppose the main thing is that LC gave him those fights one after another. And that's how Chris J basically, because it's like, aim is going to be there. Aim is not a problem. But what you expect to see from LC on the CT side is working together more, basically peaking together, getting 2 guys versus 1, instead of just giving them a series of duels that Chris J, he's perfectly capable of winning.
Yeah, especially since Caseking really miserably failed to get that opening kill, it felt like that should have been the big chance for London Conspiracy to group up, like we said, and made sure they at least returned the frags. I don't know how that worked.
Go for this stack. Rubino, this is such a sick angle. This is really cool. Watching in from connector from Sewer. Like, I was never going to expect this. He doesn't even know it hit him.
Didn't we see VP do this yesterday?
Whoever, that is a really cool stack.
Oh, man. I love it.
It's a risky stack, though, because if they come in through short, you're screwed. I mean, as a CT side, but still,
I'm sorry, it was. Actually, yesterday it was Rain who tried to get boosted up there, and VP caught him. But
there you go.
It is very cool. So, yeah, unless you know someone can do that, you're not going to be checking at all.
That's going to be a wake-up. Doubt that Alu will get caught by that again, but that was very clever there. And on an eco round as well, so LC, they get out of that with a gun. They've put Rubino in a defensible position as well. He can back off here, so the AK is in a low-risk position. LC can try and hold on to this for the next one.
But great job from mousesports actually smoking off that AK, because you're right, that could have been a huge thing. If he could have stood up there sniping, just landing headshots from above, definitely could have made a big difference. He's going to fall back a little bit, and I don't see London Conspiracy being able to retake this bomb site all that easily. Although they're going to boost up again here. Rain trying to look over the wall. I like the fact that they've learned all these spots. LC have definitely done the homework, which is very cool to see.
Yeah, they've put their work in, no doubt. I mean, one of the first teams that we started seeing good results from on Overpass. I mean, they have put in quite a bit of time on this map, LC, so that was all in preparation for Gamescom, of course.
Yeah, that's true. That's definitely true. Well, I mean, from mousesports' point of view, things are actually shaping up pretty well here. As they're 2-2, and the fact that Chris hasn't picked up an AWP yet doesn't seem to have, harmed them all that much. He's still top fragging. Tabson hasn't got any kills, and actually, if I recall correctly, we've seen Tabson go kind of nuts on this map in the past. I think he had like one map on here where he had like 33 kills or something. So, we'll see what happens if Tabson gets back into the game. Skirk and PRP on the other team also need to wake up just a little bit more. But still pretty early days here in the first half. But I think mousesports are satisfied with the way things are unfolding.
Absolutely. Chris J's got his AWP now. He's going to get to go have fun with his sniper rifle. So mousesports now, they do... Yes, they even have a little bit of bank going here, so they can keep some pressure up on LC, even if they were to lose this round. But it looks like it's going to be the slow walk in here. Nothing to give away this push. And Rubino, insta-kill. Great shot by Legia.
Yeah, and Polly and Rain were trying to boost, so Polly actually gets caught. He doesn't get out of that tower quick enough, leaving Rain down here in the sewer area. PRB trying to take a fight, but he's got to be careful. If he repeats now, Chris has the AWP just scoped up on there, though. Great work from Rain. Gets the double. Chris finally with the turn, and now they know where Rain is. Chris just needs some backup. Alu is miles away, and if Rain actually takes the fight early here, he can't know that he should, but if he does, it's going to be a one-on-one instead.
Yeah, Chris should just be playing this safe right now, and Chris is actually going to get caught out in the open. Still lands the shot. Instant headshot on Rain, but that was risky business there by Chris.
But Alu was coming up from behind. Alu could have got that headshot too.
Okay, so he hit the timing right.
Yeah, the timing was really, really scary. But I think you're right anyway. It was a little bit worrying, because what if Rain had just instant headshot him and somehow Alu took a second too long or something? Yeah, I mean, hard for Rain to really know what he could have done then.
Oh, that was really cool. Very cool. I mean, basically, it's cool to see. It's almost like this Cloud9. Like, I got to talk a lot with Cloud9 yesterday, so interviews are going to be coming, guys. But they had this really cool. They had this fun saying where it's like scrimmy play. Sean Gary's just like, oh yeah, we were just doing like just scrimmy plays, right? And basically, it's like matchmaking scrim plays where it's like aggressive stuff like that. But this kind of reminds me of Cloud9 and Mirage, where they were walking out of T pit, not throwing any smokes, not trying to like alert the defense to their presence. They just snuck out and would land shots. Mousesports just did that through the main entrance to B. They just sneak out and catch that person off guard. Maybe at that point, maybe Rubino is sitting there waiting to see a flash or a smoke or something to prepare himself, and instead he just gets caught asleep at the wheel.
That's pretty much how it is normally, right? I mean, normally would be expecting that. I think Rain wants to jump up here, and he's not going to get boosted by anyone this time, but he's just trying to make the jump. And you can see Alu's on the other side kind of waiting for it, so scary moment for Rain there. He could have jumped right into an AK shot.
He's going to get hunted down with that AK shot after all. Legia will find him. And now, mousesports, at this point, they're playing it very, very calm game, actually. Legia taking a bit of a risk taking that fight 1v1, but still, at the end, you never really get this feeling now in these anti-ecos that mousesports are out of control of the situation.
Skirk actually getting firebombed out of the A bomb site, whereas the bomb is also making its way in here, and he's going to go down. Tabson just ducking under the pistol fire. They still got some people down at B, just making sure no one's going to get out of this round alive. And the bomb is going to go down with just 8 seconds left. Polly, the only escapee, who only has a USPS to save, so that doesn't really make any sense. And they're going to wait for next round before they can start buying. I mean, Rubino did have a scout, but obviously he had the money to buy it, so I don't actually mind that they tried to do that. I mean, why not? See if you can throw in a random scout headshot somewhere.
No, exactly. Get some damage in. Olu even finds a C-set for himself. He's going to be really pleased about that. But I think the best thing, like, look right now, this picture that we've got in front of us. Mousesports have got 5 rounds on their T side of Overpass. They've got $10,000 on Olu right now after buying. And there's just so much money on the T side. So they can guarantee ops. If they lose this round, they could go double op. Or they could manage their money and get op, right, if they were to lose chain rounds. So Mousesports right now are looking really good. LC are the ones who are definitely on the back foot, struggling.
Yeah. And Chris is over here, scoped up, and he sees Polly, the instant headshot. Rubino tries for the follow-up smoke, and Chris is just going to walk right through. Doesn't get the no-scope off, and Rubino is going to win that fight. So pretty good job, and maybe Skirk can actually open up here by the birthday party. He's going to walk right in and spot Carrigan, and that's an easy pick. So good stabilize here coming out from London Conspiracy. Just putting the little things on a cool here for Mousesports.
Yeah, Mousesports, now they're the ones who are kind of going to have to inch their way forward. Rubino landing that shot on Tabson is fantastic. Mousesports now into a 2-on-4. They blew the door off of Squeak with an HE. I don't think LC knew that they were doing that. But now it's going to be Mouse going for a bit of the counter boost of their own. Question is, look at this, moving together. This is tricky. Look at this. They may never expect this, LC.
Yeah, this is so sexy. Just Alu looking over. He's not going to catch anyone. They're right by the pillar. Rubino is so close. And there's the opening. And Alu just sprays him down with a headshot. If they get Rain quick, maybe the backup is not going to be quick enough. And Rain is trying to do a really good job here, just staying alive. And he's going to get a kill anyway on Alu. Nice job from Rain. Legia going to be the last one left. And Rain will clean up the bomb site. Solid play, really. That could have been dangerous if Rain had actually taken that fight too early.
Yeah, well, Alu clearly knew that Rain was going to be in pit as well. He was just like, okay, going to clear this out, take the risk, because he knows the rotation is going to have to be coming in from A site. So he knows he only has a couple seconds to go in and, take that shot. But still, Rain, good reactions from him, keeping his cool. So LC, they pick up a 3rd round here. CT side, that's a very important thing for them at this point. It's pretty much LC need the next 7 rounds. So no room for error here for the Norwegian team.
PRB falling back, but they are actually training right up the connector. Oh my god, PRB was so close to getting caught, but he is going to fall back. I think he may have heard them running up, so he might have had an inkling that something was about to go horribly wrong. We've actually seen a bunch of CTs in the past get caught just like that, so PRB making it out, and he's going to spot Carrigan, who was single-handedly sort of wandering through the smoke. Didn't seem like a very good idea at the time. Chris looking for an opening here, and just at the edge of the smoke playing with the AWP. He just wants to see if he can spot somebody's ankles and take that guy out.
That's going to be the perfect flash. Smoke is not going to clear here. New one just went down.
I think Alu just wallbanged someone.
Yeah. What's really nasty about that position that PRV is holding is that he's able to see the shadow of the guy walking through the smoke as well. So it's just, he couldn't ask for an easier angle to hold, really. They just walk right into his crosshairs.
Alu looking to see if he can open up down here, but great crossfire from Polly and Rain. Just very nicely done. Now it's going to be up to Tabs, and obviously the rotation is coming in as well. Everyone knows where he is at this point. Tabson needs this opening, but he's not going to get it. And actually, he's got 4 kills, so he's made up for earlier. But it seems to be right now that Chris and Alu are actually the 2 people really doing a lot. And then there's a bit of a gap to the rest of mousesports. Still not too much to complain about because they're at 4-5 right now. But it's good to see London Conspiracy readjusting to all of this and even picking up 2 orbs.
Yeah, this is going to be their answer, right? Double op. This is how they want to change it up now that they have the money. So Skirk is actually going for a very aggressive play here. It's almost like a Pasha op play where he just wants to get up in their face very quickly. Pre-fire coming out from Chris, though. He knows.
Yeah, they've simply just learned that that's how it works a lot of the time. And Skirk and PRB don't want to stay for too long. PRB is going to walk back a little bit. Scary situation. Alu is going to pick off Polly, and not the start that London Conspiracy were looking for. They do have some money on 2 of their players, actually 3 of them, but Rain and Rubino won't be able to buy anything. Good pickup from Alu again. Still leaves them with a man advantage.
Yeah, and one important thing here is that mousesports haven't shown the bomb over at B. The bomb was all the way in mid, so they couldn't really speed up behind this push, behind that entry frag. So they are actually using this as another fake. Exactly, they're using it as another fake, and it's working marvelously. There's
nobody in here. London Conspiracy, I mean, they just put everything on that. Skirk's going to be back quick, and if you can get a pick off, they can actually do this. Great work from Skirk. That's a very important kill. Now they have a real advantage. Carrigan is going to have to do really well over at the back hallways here. Skirk walks right in, and Carrigan gets the kill. And it's going to be a 2-on-2, and Carrigan and Chris actually teaming up. I love this work here. Rain is now going to have to try and clutch it 1-on-2, and that seemed really weird. He did not react at all to that. So Carrigan with a really nice triple kill to save the round for mousesports. Looked at the end like Rain actually was just looking somewhere else. Like on his monitor. Maybe his dog came by or his cat or something.
Maybe it was on fire.
Well, you know, that's a reasonable excuse.
I mean, yeah, that was also really nicely done by Carrigan, getting up close to bank and just hearing that rotation coming in. He heard the footsteps, so the second push in did not catch him off guard from the CT member. Instead, it's going to be LC going for an aggressive push to take over sewer. So they're straight up the connector, other way around, and they could potentially try and go for that boost again. I'm curious to see if they will.
Well, they opened up the doors, and actually Alu heard that. In the meantime, there's a fight going on inside the B-bomb side here as Legia is going to get the first kill. Rain making some noise. He's going to go down as well. Now, a lot of this down to Rubino. He's not going to get a kill right here. Takes just a little bit too long, and they end up doubling up on him. Skirk is up on the sniper spot. I don't see him doing anything. They have smokes to deal with him as well. PRB is going to be here, and actually, I think London Conspiracy needs to fall back. They can't possibly retake this 2-on-4, and if they lose these rifles, they're going to be ecoing pretty hard. So I think they're making a big mistake right now.
Yeah, I mean, this is definitely risky here. They don't need to be risking the guns, and there you go, Skirk. At that point, I think Skirk was just trying to push his luck and see if he couldn't find somebody to pick off like this, you know, Tabson, basically. See if he can't find a frag, but not try and push through the smoke.
Yeah, and that's actually a reasonable idea. It looked for a minute like they were just thinking, we'll try and retake this and make it work. Alu is going to go down as well, so I mean, at least London Conspiracy. Oh, but that's a big problem. That's fine for mousesports. Giving up 2 rifles to get the 1 kill, that's a trade they'll do any day. Because now there's only PRB with anything, and obviously mousesports can just buy up.
Exactly right. Kerrigan's going to be able to drop a gun for Legia. They're going to have full nades, full gear on mousesports' side, whereas LC, stuck. They're just stuck. PRB is going to be the only man. They do invest some money in this round. They go for 3 P250s, so they will upgrade their pistols somewhat, and they're going to go for an aggressive play off of this as well. Try and push in a connector early here with 3 members.
Yeah, but you know what the problem is, Semler?
What's up?
They're all the wrong P250s. It's not good enough, man. They're never going to win this round with this. Alu will get the first pick off, just covering down here, but he is actually going to go down. Skirk landing a really good headshot, stealing an AK. It probably won't win them the round, because in the meantime, obviously, the A-bomb side is completely exposed. And did we just get a pause of some sort? Or did I just disconnect a little bit?
No, I've got you back.
Alright, cool. Hopefully, it's not too much of an issue.
Oh, that was weird. Okay.
Yeah.
How could you tell that you disconnected? Because you got cut off mid-sentence for me.
Yeah, it's just, it looked like it froze for just a second. So let me know in the chat, guys, if it's still working, if the stream is still alright, or if there's some sort of issue, the frame rate or anything. Hopefully not, but it seemed like my internet just had like a tiny hiccup moment. That does happen.
Okay.
Yeah, I think it was just like a tiny hiccup. I can still watch the stream on my second monitor, so I'm assuming you guys can too. It's always a little bit scary when that happens.
It's that moment.
On the upside, they saved the AK and the M4, right? I mean, that's what they needed to do.
Yeah, and I am glad to see LC actually backing off and holding on to it this time and playing a more passive position. Like Skirk, he had the right idea where he managed to hold around the site and pick off Tabson, right? But then him running and taking the fight in mid, taking the fight, towards Long and Snake, like that was a problem there for Skirk to lose that gun. LC this time around, they managed to make up for it and hold on to these two rifles, but we need to see them just lock down these sites at this point. Mousesports have got way too much momentum for that to be an easy task, though. They've got the confidence. LC are the ones who are battling back now to try and find the confidence, remind themselves that, yes, in fact, we can pick up frags.
It's proving tricky because, I mean, some of the tricks they had up their sleeve, like, maybe the AWP on Poly and later on the double AWP, have not really worked out as well as they would like. So, I mean, where do you go from there? If they had enough money, maybe an auto sniper would be a good answer to it, but at the same time, they just don't. So they're also very limited in what they can do. And then we're down to tricks like the one that Rubino is showing us here, which we've seen before, but it's definitely a cool idea. And he's probably going to adjust his aim just a little bit so he can see out of the corner of his eyes. Or is he just going to... He's just going to count on Poly to be here. All right, fair enough. You can actually do it on your own as well. Up at the A bomb site, though, it's PRB covering the bomb site through the smoke, and mousesports looking to get in.
Yeah, mousesports aren't going to quite manage it, although Tabson does manage to pick up Skirk. PRB, though, with a 6 spray, and Rain rotates just in time to drop the bomb carrier. So this is now a 2-on-3. They do have a man pinned into the back of the site, though. That's Legia, but he finds a sick headshot on PRB. Sprays down onto Rain as well. Rain just barely hanging in here.
Alu did actually get a pick off in B, but Legia goes down now. It's a lot of trouble here for the Finnish superstar to try and get in and see if he can actually clutch this 1-on-2. Be really, really impressed if he could do that. He's looking for the first opening. Did he spot Rubino's face? He did, but he's not going to get the kill. Fallout grenade won't kill anybody, and that's going to be it. He actually landed a shot that managed to get Rain killed. That's scary. What a scary moment. London Conspiracy, they get out on top, and I think they're going to be happy about that.
At this point, if they have one guy, or even if that last guy dies to the nade, so long as they're getting the round on the board, they're going to be happy. LC, because it's not about the money now. It's just about getting rounds on the board to make sure that going into the second half. I mean, it's already mousesports with a pretty sick lead, like a really nice T side so far. Like LC, they need to end at 7. Basically, they need to end at 7 rounds. So
yeah, well, if they win this one, they probably can, because there's not a lot of money on mousesports here. Good kill from Rubino, and they set them up for a pretty fine start here.
Fade away nade, not going to happen. But mousesports now pacing themselves. 3 guys here to begin with at B site for LC as well. So
and look at the
a lot of attention.
This is so sexy. Chris boosted up on the sandbags at the L bend to take the shot on Skirk. That's very well thought out. Such a simple trick. But just looking over that smoke, that's really, really common apparently on this map. Rain gonna get a little bit of grenade damage on him, but otherwise it seems like they're all right. Rubino with the trick, and this time he's doing it alone like I was talking about, so you can see just in the corner, right-hand corner of his screen, he can just spot people coming through, but they definitely can't see him. Really, really tough to spot anyone going through there, but Tabson knows. Great work from Tabson, and Alu gets a follow-up double kill, and things kind of crumble for a London Conspiracy. This could be 10-5 for the first half now, Semler.
Yeah, this could be completely out of control here. They've only got an AK left on LC. I'm actually not that surprised to see Tabson checking that corner now, because it does feel like we're starting to see more and more teams actually trying to use that, because the way you get up into that angle is you actually surf your way up the wall. And you kind of just have to inchy squinchy your way up to get into that, and then you kind of just stop, and you're sitting there, but then you're so vulnerable if they come through. It's a great surprise thing. Like Happy, tries to use that a lot on LDLC, but
yeah, and that worked one time. He kind of did it too early. Next time it worked really well. So, I mean, it definitely can work. The problem, actually, from Tabson's point of view is if you walk in through this pipe and you sort of go in and look the other way, you could get shot from the barrels. You're actually in view of the barrels. So it is a bit of a risk. And obviously, you just gotta make up your mind what you want to do. Tabson just chose right that time.
Tabson all over it, man. All right, let's see. Now, what do they have in store for us here for the last round? Do we also just go for all-out aggression? I almost want to see that.
Yeah, they've tried to push up kind of like PRB is doing here, and even Skirk pushing up further than that earlier with the AWP. It's going to be Rain walking into the second pipe, and Chris was just way too ready for it. Rubino going to go down as well. It's a great double kill from Chris, making life really tough now for the Norwegian team.
Yeah, push in here by Poly, though. He's actually in that spot. They go running past him, but Legia turns around in time. Skirk will manage to return, but it's not going to be good enough. Mousesports will end this half 10-5 on their T side. That is That is an incredible scoreline, man. That's like coming out 10-5 on Nuke right there. That's really impressive from mousesports.
It is. I'm honestly surprised by them playing so well on here, because just to remind everyone, and this is actually a big problem for the London Conspiracy team, they did pick this map, and we've seen teams before lose their own maps, so that's not really the problem. The problem is the follow-up maps are Mirage and Dust 2, and those are mousesports' best maps, so it's kind of hard to deal with, I think, if you're London Conspiracy. Not that they've lost already, but they're going to have to really try hard to fight back from this position. London Conspiracy actually going for a Glock train into the bomb site, and they're getting picked up hard here. Carrigan casually clicking away in the background, gets a great double kill, and Tabson also helping out. Skirk and Rubino, they're going to have to fight back here. They get the first opening kill, and that's good.
The problem is they've got the man... Legia is camping that bomb at this point. Alu's set on a timer here. He's going to have the perfect flank on Rubino. If Rubino tries to walk through, he could get blindsided. Alu's going to land that shot, and now it is just Skirk alone, 1v2, and he still has to get his hands on the bomb.
Oh, but he does get that kill. Instant headshot on Alu. He's now got a quad kill. He needs one more for a pistol round ace. That'd be the ultimate way to spark a comeback. That would be so incredibly sick if he could do that. And you're right, Legia is all the way back here covering the bomb. Skirk, is he going to realize he's got the Glock up close? Still no burst fire ticked, and he's going to walk out, and Legia steals it from him. Oh, Skirk. I feel like he deserved that kill. That could have been great.
Yeah, I was about to say, like, this is redemption, basically, for the first half, where he kind of struggled. He didn't have the hottest start. And then Skirk getting a pistol round ace on the T side would be, that would be, like, the message right there. But Legia just made that look so calm as well. He was like, I thought he was DC'd for a second. I thought he was just, he's just not moving, staring right at the bags. And he just calmly, like, walks out and shoots him in the face. Doesn't even move his crosshair, really. Like, okay, Legia.
I have it under control. Fear not. Well, actually, Polly getting picked off by Tabson and Carrigan. He was in a place where he could get shot from both pipes. So that's not cool at all for him. Carrigan with the P90, almost getting overwhelmed, but then the strength of the P90 is that he's got so many bullets, he's going to keep shooting forever and ever. PRP to pick up the first kill here. They have bought armor, and actually a good deagle coming in here, taking down Legia. So, I mean, some really respectable damage being put out right now from London Conspiracy. But the bomb is dropped down here, and if they lose control of that, it's all over, and they just did. So, that's bad.
Yeah, that's a real problem. Pretty gutsy play coming out from mousesports as well, taking these fights. If they can live through here with 3 guys alive, it's not going to be the end of the world. Skirk gives away his position. Chris J has now spotted him out, and Tabson's still sitting on that bomb. It's the crossfire at the end. Chris, icing on the cake, gets that kill with the CZ. Now, where do LC decide to take this? No plant in the first, no plant in the second. It has to be another round of eco, and that's giving a big head start to mousesports in the second half.
It's kind of hard to see how mousesports would throw this game away now. Because 10-5 for the first half, you win the pistol round, even though you almost didn't. I think, like, Skirk's ace would have been the comeback moment for London Conspiracy. That now that it doesn't happen, I'm not so sure anymore.
Oh no! Legia gets some barbecue. Rain will only get the one before getting shut down by Alu. His mate PRB comes in behind though with that P250, gets Alu back. So 2 kills there for LC, but mousesports special points for Legia.
What was Rubino thinking running from that fire? He was solo on health even before he went through it. That looked really funny. Oh, man.
Like, okay. Yeah, right? It was just like, there's no backing up now. Basically, I'm thinking go up in a blaze of glory, right?
That could be it. Rise from the ashes again, like a phoenix reborn. But, I guess in a way he did rise. He's respawned the next round, so that'll have to do for now. And it's actually Aluwarping and not Chris. So, yes, subtle differences here from mousesports, but we kind of knew this already, that it depends a little bit on mood on who picks it up.
Yeah, this is true. We learned that Pragbot Master is getting into... we got to interview Chris. It's funny how some teams, that's the way it is. NIP used to be that way. VP have turned into that as well. It kind of depends. What is happening now, though?
Oh, how did he get that double kill? I can't believe it, because both Lecky and Chris should have probably guessed, or at least after the first kill, definitely Chris should have known that. So great job from Rubino, and maybe a little bit sloppy from mousesports. Gives them a really good chance here. Retake for Alu, 1-on-2. Not going to be easy.
Is it in the cards? Let's see. Rubino does manage to turn back around. He's in pit, though. This is a really solid... basically... Well, Polly's kind of got oversight. He's expecting the rotation in from A, so this really is going to come down to Rubino.
What's really interesting is that Rubino dies here. Actually, Aloe has a Molotov and could block off Polly quite a bit. Ooh, Aloe's going to walk up here. He gets the first kill in. Is he going to realize quick enough? He's going to hold it down. Polly can't stop this. Oh, no. He's charging in, but it's going to be... Oh, just in time. I swore I thought I was going to be 1 second too late, but he just managed to get it. That is really scary. But, there we go. There we go. That's
Nothing else to say, though. Yeah, exactly. Nothing really to say. I mean, you can't even fault him because Alu didn't even really have time. If he takes the time to throw the Molotov to try and, buy more time, essentially, he's not going to have enough time for the defuse. It was just get on that bomb, defuse, or die, or basically give up the round. So it was so close for Alu. Yeah. Surprised that it took him that long to find Rubino as well, because it seemed like they were just walking side by side for ages there. But just keeping it tense, just keeping it close.
Look at the way Leggy is holding right here. If somebody comes up from middle into connector, he's just going to die immediately. But maybe he has the timing here on Rain, who instantly goes down. Alu's going to sneak up over here by the picnic area and get another kill with the CSAT 75. So not a good start here for London Conspiracy. They have to chain so many rounds together here to make this work. And luckily, Rubino's going to get a return kill, so they've done something right. But if they start losing now, mousesports is just going to close this game. And look at where Chris is. You got to be joking. Is he stuck?
Surprise.
I think he's stuck in this corner. That's why he can't shoot. He's actually levitating, so he has no recoil at all. He can't... This is almost like being on a ladder, so he just can't do anything.
What is going on?
Oh, that is funny. And also a little bit tragic, but mostly funny.
Yeah.
Mostly
more
funny.
tragic than anything, right? Because that should be it. Now, like, Chris J should have that. All right, Chris even flipping out right now, going like, what is going on here?
That's so funny. Legia hiding inside the bomb site. Put up a smoke as well. He's going to spot Polly, and that's an easy kill. Skirk so low on health. He's going to go down immediately. Rubini trying to do a quick 180, but it will be Legia picking up a good triple kill here for the Serbian player. It's going to be 14-6 now. There is no money left on mousesports. Oh, sorry, not mousesports, but on the conspiracy. I don't see this working out, Semler.
No. No, especially when Rubino's, it's not even like a 180 they was pulling, it was a 420, man. He was just in the smoke. He didn't know where he was getting shot from. He was just like, dude, what's going on? Trying to turn around. It just didn't work out, man. That was really brutal.
Yeah. Not cool, not cool. Chris, did he just try to wallbang through? He almost hit Rain through. I'm getting more and more convinced that Chris might actually be wall hacking. That was really scary. But obviously you can shoot through this wall over here. Why not? Why not do it? It's a good idea.
Shot? Okay, there it is. Sorry, I was predicting the shoulder peek. What the wallbang? Are you kidding me?
I don't know what Chris is doing right now, but it's pretty damn incredible. And by the way, just for the record, Chris is not wall hacking, guys, but it is pretty scary to see him do stuff like that. Carrigan takes down Skirk, and it's a 4-on-3 instant headshot on Rubino. And it's going to be down to Rain and PRB. 2-on-3. They've done the damage here. I mean, one bullet is going to be enough. There's one on Chris, and the last two are very low as well. They could definitely do this. The thing is, I'm not sure they're realizing that Carrigan is coming up from behind here, so that's a quick kill. And Ruben asking what kind of hacks that was. Chris probably doesn't even know. It's going to be down to Rain, and he gets dropped right there. Taps him with a triple, and Carrigan with a double, and it's a map point right now for mousesports.
Rubino, yeah, man. He's like, I like Chris J. He's like, did I hacks you?
Okay, I'm gonna catch Chris on Steam afterwards, and I'm gonna tell him about this one wallbang. I've already shown you, Samuel, in case any of you don't know, I'm convinced that at one point or other, someone could go to the sniper spot right here and actually wallbang through this electric box right into the hallways. And I'm pretty sure you can even wallbang people on this stairwell if you boost up in CT spawn and actually look over this truck. So those are two things I haven't tested yet, but I'm sure someone can make that work at one point or other. Which is one of the things that actually makes this Overpass map kind of fun, I think.
Dude, Overpass definitely showed. I mean, it's shaping up to be one of the more fun maps to watch as teams get better on their T sides.
Oh, are they
sports in particular.
Oh, Tabson goes down in the corner. What? How and why? He was definitely in the right direction, but it seemed like he sort of fell asleep.
Dude, Rubino is just wreaking havoc right now. He's got an AWP to work with as well. Doesn't need it. Rain is going to find another frag. And, oh, what? Misses that shot. Alu now. He has an opportunity. It's not looking likely, though. They know exactly where he is. They managed to rotate the bomb onto this B site. And mousesports now, best case scenario for Alu is to just run away and save the gun. That just seemed like a bunch of random shots that worked out for LC.
It did. I've no idea how Tabson fell asleep in that corner because his teammate just went down, so you knew someone was coming through the pipe there. It's a good round for London Conspiracy, yeah. 7-15, not at all bad. I mean, still don't see them winning this map, actually, but again, we talk about this so much. If you're already losing, sometimes postponing that loss and getting a little bit of confidence back and, you know, also maybe just taking a little bit of confidence away from the enemy team, it could be an alright idea if you can keep it going like that. And if mousesports completely forget how to play, maybe they could even go to overtime.
Exactly. Well, yeah. If they uninstall right now, I guess. I don't know.
Something like that.
What? Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Well, we skip and
the GoTV glitch that we've seen a couple of times already. Quad kill from Polly in that round. So I mean, London Conspiracy come out on top. Now mousesports have the money to buy, and London Conspiracy have 2 rounds in a row. The most mousesports got in the first half was 5 in a row. And for London Conspiracy to win, they need 7 in a row after this, so that would make it 9 in a row in total, which seems somewhat unlikely, but why not? Let's see what they can do. Do you believe, Semler?
in the comeback
Yes.
with the bear bro.
Yes.
Yes.
All right.
Always possible, man. Skirt can always come alive.
I'm not
Start
sure.
bear hugging people.
Well, they just dropped the bomb as the first entry in here, so that's actually a great way to lose around potentially, because now mousesports can just make a full rotation, which they definitely are. Wrapping up behind as well, a bunch of people coming in. Polly and Ruben are the last 2 people left. They haven't even picked up the bomb as they're trying to run away. If they had, they could actually run to A right now, but it's still on that corner. And finally, Polly's going to go and pick it up, but it's just still a pretty tough position for them to be in.
Yeah, they don't know. They have no way of knowing that they were getting backstabbed. Legia, sick headshot on Rubino. That's going to pretty much limit their options. Pauly's now the last man standing for LC. This is it. Chris J's already rotated back to that A site as well, so he's going to be in position to deal with Pauly if he decides to come through here.
Who's going to have the better timing? Polly, Chris, they're so close to each other, and it's going to be Chris, AK in hand, and it will be 16-8. First map here goes in favor of mousesports, which is going to put us on our second map, which will be Dust 2, but not before we go to a quick break, everybody. So we'll just have about 5 minutes, and we'll be right back here on the channel with the second map to see if London Conspiracy can push on. And actually, the second map, sorry, is going to be Mirage and not Dust 2. I keep lying about this stuff, but it's Mirage as the second map. Final map will be Dust 2 if it goes to it. So stay tuned. We'll be